Hello humans, Master Dinnerflex here, and today I'm going to bring another master here of the deck known as Speedroids. You may be looking at this like, this is not a normal version of Speedroids. If I wanted to give you a normal version of Speedroids, I'd give you a can of garbage, because that's the exact same result you would get.
Ouch.
I here have a master of the deck, someone who's been playing it ever since it came out, and knows every single combo imaginable, knows the most optimal build. I'm going to introduce you to him today, and his name is Uncaringmocha. So,
Uh,
introduce yourself,
what's up?
and let's go into your card choices. So, let's start from the beginning.
Alright, so we have double quick draw synchron, and you're probably wondering, this is a Speedroid Synchron build matched with some other combos, but quick draw synchron is the card. It is what makes this deck work. It makes Speedroid synergize with synchrons perfectly. So what you would normally do, you do your little level eater play that everybody always does, and then after that you can either drop a Borg on top of that, and then go into Road Warrior, which is just awesome. That's great. Or if you've summoned Terror Top already, you can just put Quick Draw on top of that, go into it. Or even if you have your Tuning Wares, which I'll talk about later, you can go into other combos off of that. Then you have one Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron is, I mean, just really need explaining. It's Junk Synchron. Double Jet Synchron for extending your plays, making bigger things on top of that, going for formula, all that jazz. Double Yo-Yo. You want Yo-Yo because it revives it. God, it revives all of your speedroids for another use. So like Terror Top, if you really need the other search, just go for Terror Top, or you can get the Daiko Duke out of your grave, which I'll talk about in a second, and use that, and then you can use Daiko Duke's effect to get your red eye dice, which I'll also talk about in a second. Any questions?
No, but I will say, why did you go for double if it's such a powerful recursion card?
Because it's you don't want to. This deck does not want to run out of resources. If you run out of resources, you're done. You're donezo. So having two of them just enables your power plays, and it's also searchable by Terror Top. So you don't have to search for Borg all the time if you magically drew it in combination with that.
Okay, so you don't play 3 because opening 3 would be terrible?
Yeah, it'd be cloggy. It's
Alright,
terrible.
I get you there. So, let's keep going.
So you have that one awesome dank mathematician for very obvious reasons. Send your level eater or your glow up bulb or even a speedroid tuner or jet or anything like that. Get your plays going. You can normal summon it after Terror Top and get yourself going here. And then speaking of the double, you have triple Terror Top. Terror Top is your opener and your one card combo, but you don't want to rely on it, and this deck makes sure that you don't rely on it. As you can actually go on this deck with playing just one Terror Top, and it'd be fine. You want that one Daiko Duke purely to extend your plays, or you can get it off of Tekaton Borg's effect.
It works
Then
just like a Mizuki for your red-eyed dice.
it is exactly what it works like. So after that, we have the tech choices. That one Queebolt and that one Doppel Warrior. I mean, Queebolt's pretty self-explanatory. Doppel Warrior is pretty good in combination with double Yo-Yo or your quick draw plays. Even
Level Eater.
even Level Eater, yeah. So then you have triple Tuning Wear. You guys are probably wondering why I'm playing triple Tuning Wear, and that is because of the double machine duplication down here, which enables you to just go unbelievably plus. It is incredible. If you can get this thing in combination with Junk Synchron, or you can just normal summon it if you want to. It's perfectly viable. Double Borg after that. Borg is just a pretty solid card, but it unfortunately makes you have to summon wind monsters after you summon the tuner, but luckily our extra deck is full of wind monsters and full of choices, and it won't cause an issue. Triple red-eyed dice, pretty self-explanatory. It's your tuner. The main tuner you want to go for, as you can make an instant clear wing, charge, Puzzle, and Stardust. Well, not Stardust, I'm sorry. But yeah, as long as you're not under the win condition, you can make anything level 7 or under. So, double level eater after that, it's the backbone. It's the semi-backbone of this deck, as it allows it to go off and keep making its plays, such as using Road Warrior to get a Jet Synchron, and then you can level eater the Road Warrior, get it back, and you can either make Trish with that, or you can go into Formula and do even more things. And then you can just level eater the Road Warrior again and go into Trish. So, one glow up bulb, self-explanatory, pretty good card. Mill, lots of dank mills. Menko is your way to stop OTKs and keep your deck in the game. It prevents a lot of things, and it also synergizes well with the one junk berserker that you're running, which is probably really, you guys probably think it's garbage, but it works pretty well in here. On the spells, we have 1/1 for 1, Raigeki, Twin Twisters. Why would you not be playing Twin Twisters right now? Triple Tuning searches out your quick draws, gets those mills going. Pretty core of the deck. Double Machine Duplication for the tuning wares above, or you could use it for Jet and Red-Eye Dice. That's also pretty good in its own scenarios. Foolish Burial, pretty obvious choice here. Speed Recovery is the card for Speedroids that I think is the best card in this deck, because it is Monster Reborn for its own archetype, and it is so unbelievably good of a draw. If you are behind, it can instantly bring you back into the game. It's
not
incredible.
to mention its banishment effect that it has attached to it.
Exactly. It can also reset your combos the turn after you do them, which is also very key in this deck, as you're not going to be making a lot of unbreakable boards, but you're going to be doing a lot of consistent combos turn after turn after turn until you eventually win. The one Soul Charge in a Synchro deck. And the one Desynchro I've seen to be very, very cool and efficient. Like, if you, say, normal summon Junk and you got Tuning Ware, and then you machine duped all those Tuning Wares and make Junk Destroyer off of it, you can desynchro that, use the effect again, and then draw 3 more cards. So you effectively have destroyed 6 cards, and you've drawn 6 cards, and it's unbelievable to pull off, which I have, and it's incredible. Onto your extra deck, you got that one Trishula, actually pretty stupendously easy to make in this deck. And you could also just desynchro it and do it again. You see where I'm getting with this? It's incredible. One Junk Destroyer. Junk Destroyer is one of the backbone cards of this deck, and it's one of the reasons Quick Draw synergizes with everything. You can make an easy Junk Destroyer off of using Quick Draw plus Level Eater plus Borg. And
or you could even like quick draw Terror Top if your hand is even underwhelming.
Exactly. It's just a great card. We have a lot. Clearwing. Clearwing's pretty easy to make in this deck. You just, if your hand is pretty bad, or you have a tuner in the graveyard, just double yo-yo, get it, instant Clearwing. Pretty good. Next we have Road Warrior. Road Warrior is the combo card in this deck that you mainly want to be going for when you do Quick Draw Synchron with Level Eater. It's what you mainly want to be going into, because you'll normally either have a Terror Top on the field, or you'll have a Borg in your hand. You can just instantly bring out, make Road, and then you go into Junk Synchron and all that. Crystal Wing. Crystal Wing is incredibly easy to make in this deck too, because if you use Deco Duke to make Crystal Wing on top of Clear Wing, you can banish the Deco Duke, get the Red-Eye Dice back, and just go get Crystal Wing. It's incredible. Junk Berserker. You guys are probably wondering why I'm playing Junk Berserker, and that's purely because of its level and its effect. So, and its attribute. It's a win level 7 that you can get off of Quick Draw, so you don't have to worry about, if you're under that condition that you don't have anything to make. Junk Berserker does the job pretty well. And it also makes that Junk Synchron in your graveyard that you've already used pretty effective at beating over things you couldn't normally beat over. One Hyper Librarian. Hyper Librarian keeps your combos going, keeps your advantage coming, and overall a good card. Now, Chanbara synergizes with this deck pretty well, as you can, when you banish Deco Duke, you can make Chanbara, and you use it for another synchro, just get the Daiko Duke back. Say you have like 2 quick draws, it's an easy discard outlet. 1 Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior is your card if you do not have access to Borg or Terror Top. That is your card to make. And it's also pretty good for its second effect, where you can just use Level Eater on something, tribute the Level Eater, get the Jet Warrior, and then use Level Eater again. It's 3 synchros all day. Charge Warrior. Charge Warrior is your draw power card that also has a field presence, as nobody actually reads the second effect that often. And it's pretty powerful of an effect. 1 formula, pretty self-explanatory. Now, double high Speedroid Puzzle is by far the best card in this deck to make. Because what it essentially does, it is your out to Clearwing. It beats over Clearwing, it beats over Rafflesia, it beats over a lot of things. And it also, you can use it to synchro with it, like use Red-Eye Dice and make charge or formula off of it, draw 1, and then at the end phase, you just reset your entire combo by getting a Terror Top or a double Yo-Yo back in your hand. It's incredible. And the 1 Red Wyvern, that's just a level 6 to make if you don't have anything else left. Pretty good effect there too, decent stats. And the 1 Stardust Dragon for keeping your field safe and making your board even more difficult to destroy than it already is.
Okay, how many traps are you running in this deck, in your main deck?
Absolutely 0.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful?
Who needs to play Demise?
Nobody. It's not necessary.
Right. Now, I won't go over your side deck because you probably haven't finished it yet, but what are your thoughts on this deck and how it competes against other decks?
From testing, it's pretty viable versus other decks. As if they somehow manage to get rid of your field, you can pretty much compensate for that and bring it all back with most of your power plays. As it's also pretty consistent, doesn't break that often unless you're Master Dinner Flags.
Yeah.
But other than that, it performs pretty well versus the meta too. The only thing it would have a lot of problems with is Demise decks, but you can just run a second Twitch Twisters and it's good. It's all Gucci.
Yeah, and you have a whole 15 card side deck you can work on because
that's why you sign royalty free, ladies and gentlemen.
And you're never going to have trouble against Cosmo if you play Crystal Wing in a deck.
Exactly.
Alright, any final thoughts before I end this video?
Play more synchros. Synchros are good.
Alright, that's it, YouTube. And remember, Master Dinner Flax and Uncaringmocha will take your soul.